Hi, come here. Hi, I love you. I'm gonna stream for a bit, okay? Yo, what's up, Silhouette? Hey, I'm sorry. This is such a late stream. Oh my goodness. I think this is a super late stream for a lot of people. I know we're all on crazy time zones right now. Okay, nice. Chapter 69. Nice. Oh. Okay. It's here. Hey, come down for a bit, Ellie. I'm gonna just go through it a little bit quickly today, okay? Hi, come here. It's okay. Oh, I know. I know you're sleepy. Here, lay down right here. If you want to leave, I'll put you on the bed, okay? It's not late for you? Okay, it's not late for you guys. Okay, so I know it's late for some people. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be at the same time. I'm only gonna read up until chapter 71. Because I think that's where... Yo, what's up, Mr.? I know you said it was late for you too, Mr. I know you said it was already kind of late for you. I mean, we're just gonna get through 3 chapters, and then hopefully people can watch the VOD tomorrow before I go live at the normal time. Alright, just bear with me for 1 sec while I get the chapter up. Ellie. Ellie. Why are you... What? Are you angry with me? Ellie. Chapter right here. Let's get the chapter up. Ellie, are you upset with me? What did I do to you? Ain't no way. I literally just went live. I've literally been taking care of you all weekend. Ain't no way. You were all sad and upset yesterday. You were throwing up. I took care of you. You're better now. Now you're upset that I'm live? Why? I love you. Hi, come here. You just want to play. You just want my attention. I love you, Ellie. Okay, we're going to quickly read. I don't care that I have school tomorrow. This is more important. Nah, dude, don't say that. All right, dude. For you, dude. All right, let's start. Let me just... Ellie, do you want to go out? Yes or no? Hey, what do you want to do? Oh, you just want my attention. Okay, you just want my attention, huh? You just want to play around? Here, lay down in the bed. Here, go to bed. Go to sleep. Hey. Hi. We cool, Ellie? Okay, I think we're good. We're ready now. We're cool? Okay, she's buying my socks. I think we're cool. Okay. Okay. We're good. I think we have the chapter up. Let me just double check. We're live on Twitch. Okay, we're good. We're good and we're ready. Are you guys ready? There's a lot less of us today, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, let me make sure I have my notepads open. We're at 0. Yes, Ellie. Ellie. Wait, let me just delete my timestamps and then we'll start right away. I got you, Mysterious Fool. Got you. Give me just 2 seconds. 2 seconds, okay? Awesome intro search right there. Hey, come here. Where'd you go? I think I need a letter. You started the stream now? Yeah, we're just gonna do the 3 chapters. People last stream said to get to 71. So we'll just do the 3 chapters. I assume a fight might start. So we'll just read these 3 chapters right now. Well, and then I think that's gonna be it. We'll just do these 3 chapters. All right, Ellie, you gotta go out. Come on. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a short stream. I did promise I'd go live today. I didn't think I'd be out all day. But we'll just do 5 chapters. We'll just do 3 chapters up until 71 because people said 71 was a good stopping point last stream, but I stopped at 69, so we're almost there. We'll just knock out 3 chapters. Yeah, here you go. You guys ready? We're gonna start. Yeah, okay, so super late stream, but we're just gonna knock out 3 chapters. Last stream, people said stop at 71, and we stopped at 69. So we're gonna do 3 chapters. We're gonna knock out 69, 70, and then 71. I assume a fight might happen in 72, so we're gonna find out. Well, we don't need to do intros. I think we're good. We all know what to do. Like, comment, sub, share. Join the best Discord in the community. Link in this. Wait, hold up. I've never said this in the intro. Link in the description for the best growing Discord community. I think that's better phrasing. And we're almost at 800 subs. That is so cool, man. I love all of you guys. You guys mean the world to me. This is fun, dude. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Are you guys ready? Chapter 69 is called Protection Amulet. Okay. Okay, intro. Let's get that intro. You guys ready? Timestamps is right here. 54 is get that chapter. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the like, dude. I nearly missed Amma. No, it's okay, Amma. I know. We're just gonna knock out the 3 chapters. Yo, what's up, Amma? Yeah, we're just gonna knock out the 3 chapters that everybody said to get up to. I know it's kind of late. You have a Discord? Yes, it's in the YouTube description. Yeah, I put it. Yo, what's up, Amma? Yeah, what's up? What's up, Mysterious Fool? I know Mysterious Fool said it was gonna knock out until 71. Do I have the chapter title up? Yes, I have it updated. All right, chapter 69, Protection Amulet. Klein looked over and saw the person inquiring about the Cautif Payno, and we're already mispronouncing words. Oh my goodness. The man was less than a meter away from him. He was wearing a black suit and a half top hat of the same color. He had a cane adorned with silver in his hand and a pair of gold-framed spectacles on his face. He had a refined bearing. Yes, do you need it? This can here cost 3 solely. The owner of the stall was wearing a long black robe, one filed mysticism traits. The inquirer, whose sideburns were pale yellow, thought for a moment before saying, "Can it be cheaper? I still need to buy other ingredients too. For example, this bottle of white-edged sunflower petals." The stall owner considered for a few seconds before grudgingly replying, 2 solely and 6 pence. I don't think you can find a price cheaper than that. Klein immediately felt that he was overthinking things after seeing how the best... How do I pronounce that? The besticled man was buying ingredients other than the Cautif Payno. However, he still tapped his glabella twice as an act of caution. He swept the man with his spirit vision. No problems. He looks very healthy. His motions are alright too. Mr. D, you need to keep this up. Klein retracted his gaze, turned around, and looked at the stall selling homemade amulets once again. Oh, is this gonna be his first item? Is this gonna be his first item for the fight? You're about to go to sleep, Red Devil? No, it's okay. It's just gonna be short 3 chapters, because I know people said to stop at 71, 72. So we're just gonna knock out 3 chapters. I know it's a pretty late stream for other people. I know, my bad. Oh, you got addicted to the Japanese baseball game I mentioned? I'm so behind for my studies. No, you know, we gotta put studies first. No, you're okay, Red Devil, dude. Take your time, dude. Man is mourning for you, Lord. Ooh, I know. I'm sorry. This is a different time for I guess for most of us right now. The amulets were placed neatly before him. Some of them were made of pure silver, some with steel, others forged from gold. But only a few of the elements had a weak aura emanating from them. Some crimson, some pale white, some golden. This meant that some of them had weak traces of spirituality and were definitely effective to a certain extent. Klein looked at the elements carefully and confirmed that the stall owner making the amulets had some foundation in mysticism. Oh, he's gonna be missed. He missed this one. I know. You're gonna be mad. The stall owner did not. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm really out of it. I had a long day. I was already about to knock out, and it's like, no, I did promise I'd go live. So here we are. The stall owner did not make any mistakes matching the different energy sources to the different incantations. He was also extremely accurate at choosing the materials that corresponded to different energy sources. Of course, a mere mysticism aficionado would definitely make some mistakes. Klein noticed the stall owner did not fully understand the incantations. Wood cannot create an incantation simply by translating the content of prayers into Hermes. The incantations had to follow a certain format that followed unique rules. The other problem was that the stall owner had made mistakes of varying degrees when he was choosing a suitable symbol from energy sources. That explained why there were only 2 or 3 amulets releasing the faint light out of a dozen that were laid before him. As for how much of an effect the 2 to 3 amulets would have, Klein could only say that it was better than nothing. An amulet that was truly equipped with obvious effects needed the craftsman to release his spirituality from a blade while carving the incantations and symbols. If one wanted even better results, they would have to supplement it with ritualistic magic, and these 2 things were not something an ordinary person could achieve. Klein tapped his glabella twice, then pointed at the upper left corner of the stall with his black cane. How much for these 2? He did not ask about the amulets that had a rudimentary colored aura but half completely atoms. Other than external shape, they had not been carved with incantations and symbols. To Klein, there was no reason to purchase the amulets that had weak effect. What he wanted to do was to transform the half-completed amulets into true amulets. I'll make amulets that can protect a person from danger, each person from Benson and Melissa. As for my own, oh, it's gonna be for them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot longer. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is gonna be definitely longer since I assume we're gonna be getting to a fight. Oh, I have it linked. Let's see. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have it linked in this description. You know, hold up. Let me quickly update the description for this channel. One sec. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I got you. I got you, guys. Let me update this one. Copy. Oh my god, I have the LSC description on this one. That's kind of funny. Alright, if you refresh the stream, it should be up on this video now. But I know it's also in the YouTube description. Yeah, I got you guys. There you go. Oh yeah, description is in the previous LOTMO. It's on this one now if you refresh it. Yeah, I got you guys. So, he's getting the amulets for his siblings, right? I just learned he was here 2 minutes ago, remember? Oh, betrayed? No, Romero, no. Ama, you didn't even send me a message on Discord to tell me he was live? Oh, shit. You know what I should do? Wait, I should make an announcement page. No? That's what people do, right? People make an announcement page? Oh, this is my first time learning about the Discord. No, yeah, I have it in the description. You know what? Let me start doing, for, I guess, these, because I did say I was going to stream today, but I almost didn't go live because I was already knocking out. I was like, no, let me go live before I forget. Let me do an announcement thing now on the Discord. I don't know how the hell to run or do a Discord, but trial and error. We'll work on it. I'll do that next. That way we all know what time to go live, or like, yeah, I think that'll be good, right? I think that'll be good. Well, wait, lost my place. Let me reread this part again. To Klein, there was no reason to purchase the amulet that had weak effects when he wanted to do something. When he wanted to do was to transform the half-completed amulets into true amulets. I'll make amulets that can protect a person from danger. One each for Benson and Melissa. As for my own, I can ask the Nighthawks to supply me with the ingredients. Man, I just have been influenced by Old Neil. I don't feel any guilt when doing something like that. Klein's mind wandered as he watched the stall owner pick up the half-completed silver amulets. The first silver amulet was elongated and had a cavity in the middle. Around it were patterns of angel-like feathers. The craftsmanship was intricate and was very beautiful. The other was simple, almost completely devoid of any additional decorations or carvings. It had a vertical line representing the night and a circle representing the crimson moon. Klein, who paid much attention to apprentices, took a liking to them immediately. This is a 6 solely, the middle-aged stall owner said. Pointing to the intricate amulet, he was a man of few words. After pausing for a while, he rubbed the simpler piece and said, "This is a 5 solely 3 pence. That's too expensive. They are still far from being an amulet." Klein had slowly been influenced by Benson and Melissa, so he had begun cultivating the habit of haggling. After a battle of words, he bought the 2 silver accessories at 5 solely pence and 4 solely 9 pence, respectively. Yes, they can only be considered silver accessories for the time being. Klein had that in mind. Ah, okay, at least for now. The 10 solely 3 pence was deducted from the reimbursement that had received from the Divination Club membership. Klein received the 2 silver accessories and placed them into his pocket. He was about to head to another stall when he heard a gentle voice. "Sir, why are you not buying a completed amulet?" Klein turned his head over and found a teenage girl asking him the question. She was about 15 years... Shut up, is this Audrey? She was about 15 years of age and wore a lacy yellow dress. That's her. She had a green dress, right? She wore a lacy yellow dress while holding onto a veiled hat with a ribbon. It's because I intend to make my own amulets. As you know, this is the wish of every aficionado in mysticism. Klein minced his words and answered he did not wish to make the stall owner think that he was trying to snatch his business, even though he had considered using his skill to earn a quick buck. The teenage girl had naturally curled brown hair, and her face was adorned due to her baby face. Her face was adorable due to her baby fat. She looked at Klein with her light blue eyes and asked sincerely, "Can I seek your advice on choosing an amulet?" Well, I was introduced here by a friend. I've been here several times and have a deep interest in mysticism, but I still do not know too much about it. And she said, my friend is going to turn 16 soon. I wish to select an amulet as a gift for her. I didn't bring her along as I wanted it to be a surprise. I have previously sought her advice, but I cannot remember a lot of critical points. Klein gave a gentlemanly smile. What kind of protection amulets are you looking for? Something to avert disaster, something to avoid illness, something to give the fortune. Different requirements will require different energy sources, which means they must point to different gods? What? Audrey is 17 or something? Ah, so it's not her. Okay, so it's not her. So Audrey's older. Audrey won't be found in poor people places. Oh yeah, she's living the good life. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, she wouldn't be here. Different goods would have different corresponding constellations, and different constellations would mean different materials. You need different materials for different type of amulets for a different god? Damn, that's a lot. Okay. For example, the incantation for averting disasters would belong to the Empress of Disaster and Horror, who is the Evernight god. That sounds important. For example, the incantation for averting disasters would belong to the Empress of Disaster and Horror, who is the Evernight goddess. So the Evernight goddess is also known as the Empress of Disaster and Horror. Okay. As mysticism aficionados, we all know that the symbol of the Evernight goddess is the moon. The corresponding... Oh, shit. She's a red moon. The corresponding metal will thus be pure silver. You know, if there's pure silver, there has to be werewolves, man, in the series. That'd be cool. If we're hunting and you just turn into something like out of Helsing. You guys remember that movie? It's an old movie. Therefore, if we hope to avert disasters, it'd be best if we choose an amulet that is made of pure silver and had the corresponding incantations. We would also like to make sure that incantations are the correct language and format. The corresponding symbol of the Empress of Disaster and Horror means the path number, the spell's characteristics, and relative positions of these symbols etc must also be correct, but this is too complicated and there's no need for me to explain this for you. Klein added inwardly. The girl's eyes sparked. She asked with a little doubt, can a follower of the goddess wear an amulet belonging to another god? No problem. The gods do not mind such small matters. Klein consoled her. It was not a problem for the person wearing the amulet, but the person creating the amulet had to be careful. If a believer of the Lord of Storms were to craft an amulet of eternal blazing sun, they will most likely receive something malicious. IDK, you saw in the Discord, but I recommended Eloi to an Irish author, and he said he'd check it out. So I didn't look at it that much, but you recommended Elitim to an Irish author, and he said he'd check it out? That is so cool, dude. You made one person read Toma? Nice. Wait, what's Toma? What is that? Throne of Magical Arcana. Ah, Throne of Magic. Okay, that's cool, dude. That's so badass, guys. Of course, these refer to... That's so cool. Of course, these refer to amulets requiring to aid the ritualistic magic. The craftsmen need no... Oh, I read that so wrong. Wow, it's kind of late for me. The craftsmen need not pay much attention to it otherwise. The teenage girl heaved a sigh of relief. I hope to get her amulet for good health. Which deity should I choose for? Is this the mysterious woman that was talking to Triss? Ain't no way. This has to be a setup. The eternal blazing sun, Mother Earth, or the god of knowledge and wisdom. There should be no problem with the eternal blazing sun and Mother Earth. The former is represented by the sun, while the latter is represented by the brown star. Klein smiled as he said, the material of the sun is gold, while the metal that symbolizes the brown star is lead. I would suggest that the sun, but I do not know if you brought enough money along with you. The reason for his suggestion was because he had noticed that among the three amulets with a rudimentary spiritual glow, one of them was a health amulet that came under the domain of the sun. Isn't this? Before the teenage girl finished her sentence, she stopped and weirdly looked at the stall owner who was waiting silently. She thought for a moment before asking, after I decide on the material, how should I distinguish the incantation and corresponding symbols? Do you know Hermes? Klein asked instead. I just started learning it, the teenage girl replied, a little embarrassed. Then let me... Same author as LO2M. Oh, it's the same author? Okay. I kind of want to check that out. That sounds cool. Then let me choose it for you. Klein pointed at the health amulet made of gold and said, this one has no problems, be it an incantations or representing symbol. The teenage girl lifted the edges of her dress and squatted in front of the amulet. She picked up the health amulet with designs of the sun's ray around its edges. She felt as though the amulet was nourishing her, making her feel completely relaxed. Thank you, thank you. She stood up and courteoused in gratitude. Klein laughed and said, I'll leave the rest to you and stall owner. I have other things to tend to. He looked at the stall owner as he spoke and noticed that the man had a weird look in his eyes, as if deciding if he had to give a cut of the profit to Klein. With his smile, Klein did not bother with the matter anymore. He continued touring the underground market, but he didn't notice any true extraordinary materials. At this point, old Neil had already paid off his... Do you want to be crazy if we just somehow killed off old Neil this early in the story? And the black market? That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be wild. Or was it the underground market? That's crazy. At this point, O'Neill had already paid off his debt. Okay, we're good. He squared. We're even. We've paid off our debt. He was holding a dark-colored wooden box in his hand. That doesn't sound good. He pointed it to other room behind him and said he noticed Klein's look of doubt. Go there if you wish to buy or sell extraordinary materials. After all, no one wishes to let others know the extraordinary items they are purchasing. I understand. Klein nodded as though in thought. There was no need for him to go there. For the time being, he headed towards the exit of the underground market together with O'Neill. How much for these elf flowers? A query suddenly entered Klein's ears. Elf flowers, that's also an ingredient for the spectator. Elf flowers, that's also an ingredient for the spectator potion. Klein thought as he glanced sideways. He once again saw the refined, bespectacled man. What's the matter? Old Neil asked curiously. Nothing much. Klein retracted his gaze. Although he was a quasi-member of the Nighthawks, he did not feel that all the Beyonders had to be absorbed by the churches or locked up. He believed that it had to depend on the situation. Specters definitely posed little danger to society or the kingdom, and the chances of losing control of the Sequence 9 were very slim. After leaving Evil Dragon Bar, Klein and Old Neil took a public carriage and left the harbor. They then split ways at the North Borough and headed back to their respective homes. The public transport steered into the Foldy Street and stopped by the side of the road. Klein was about to get off the carriage when he suddenly saw a young lady wearing a grayish-white dress about to board the carriage. Well, let me read this again. This sounds important. Klein was about to get off the carriage when he suddenly saw a young lady wearing a grayish-white dress about to... That's the mysterious woman. This lady had smooth black hair, her face a little round. She had thin eyes and unassuming features, but paired together she gave off the feeling that she was sweet and gentle. Cap, that's her. Klein noticed her not because of her beauty, but because he discovered that her body was shuddering slightly. It was an unnatural shudder. Miss, are you alright? Klein asked in concern. The young lady shook her head abruptly. No, I am just too tired. The people behind Klein were urging him to get off, so Klein could only leave the carriage. When he found his footing, he paid attention to the situation from before again. He pinched his glabella, so spirit vision. He pinched his glabella twice, planning to determine the lady was indeed alright. He had the intention of sending her to the hospital. She had serious illnesses that was going to act up soon. She's being possessed, right? She's being instigated. After his spirit vision, the colors of the aura started to surface. Klein turned around and prepared to look at the sweet and gentle young lady. What kind of cliffhanger chapter is that? What happened? Whoa, wait, timestamp. What the heck just happened? Is that so? Okay, no, that can't be her. Because if she's sick, she's probably being instigated, right? Oh, go wait. Dots before I forget. Chapter 69. Nice. Dots. Sorry, that was an immature joke. My bad, guys. Wait, so yeah, she has to be instigated, right? Tomo is great. Okay, that's not the official synopsis, but that's what I think Tomo for the time being. I like the music portions and the sand stuff. Music, it will be interesting. Dude, I'm disappointed that nobody has picked up on who this lady... I'm already picking up on who this lady is. The lady is either the mysterious woman that went up to Triss, that told him how to be a witch, or the lady is somebody that's being instigated by Triss. Or it's just a mysterious woman. Or it's Triss, and Triss just has long hair, and he's lying. I don't know. We'll see, because he got away, right? He didn't get captured. We'll find out. That's the end of chapter 69. Nice. I see the wink. Plastic January. If you're streaming at normal time, chat would have started gooning. No, it's too late for that, guys. No. Save it till tomorrow. Very appropriately appears in chapter 69. Nice. Everybody together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, let's go into the next trailer. Spoilers being gone. Don't tempt people. No. Yeah, no spoilers. All right, let's go straight into the next chapter. All right, you guys ready? All right. Okay, timestamp before I forget. We are how many minutes into the video? We are Oh my god, I'm so out of it. I'm so tired, but it's okay. We gotta catch up. You guys said stop at 71 last time. We're gonna reach 71. So we got 70 and then 71. Whew. And then I get some sleep. Oh, I just posted all of that. No, wrong timestamps. Copy. Paste. Okay. You guys ready? Plastic will get That was funny, dude. Alright, chapter 70 is 2049's arrival. Oh, it's the artifact. It was the artifact that can tell if Ben Bieber is a member. Oh my god, what was the family called? Oh my goodness, what was the family called? Oh, where are my notes when I need them? Wait, what was the family called? Oh, what was the family? It's some to 12. He was part of the family of the book. Well, no. Oh, I forgot the name of the family. But what's the 12? He was a descendant of the family that had the book of the fourth epoch. Oh my god, what was it called? I forgot the name of the family. Wait, let's see. Clip, clop. What kind of tapping is that? Clip, clop, clip, clop. The horses widened their pace as the wheels began rolling until, despite activating his spirit vision and turning around, hoping to observe the refined and sweet lady, Klein did not have his wishes fulfilled. All his eyes reflected were brown figures moving past him. Meanwhile, the passengers from the stop had already boarded the carriage. The carriage door was closed tightly and it gradually departed. Within the carriage, 20 to 30 people stood closely to each other. That doesn't sound good. Their energies fields overlapped and shielding each other. Hence, it was an explosion of colors in Klein's vision, making it difficult for him to differentiate. You took notes, Izzy. How can you? I know I took notes. I don't have my notes open. Let me remember. Just tell me the first letter, Alma. If you tell me the first letter, I'll remember it. Trust. He shook his head quietly and raised his finger. Oh, thank you, the Antigonus family. I was thinking it started with an F. The Antigonus family. Thank you, guys. I don't know how the hell. How you see? This is what happens when I don't read it for 2-3 days. Within the Oh, I read that. He shook his head quietly and raised his finger to tap his gobella to deactivate his spirit. So it's too much if there's too many people. Okay. To him, it was simply help he could provide if he happened to chance upon it. However, if he were to miss it, and the situation was not especially clear, there was no point taking it to heart and delaying his own matters. While bathing in crimson moonlight, Klein strolled back home on the still bustling the foldy street. He returned to see Melissa sitting beside the dining table. She was busy doing her homework under a bright gas lamp. She bit at the fountain pen and frowned, appearing deep in thought. "Where's Benson?" Klein asked casually. Melissa looked up. She blanked out for a few seconds before saying, "He said he went around a few boroughs today and was covered in sweat. He's taking a nice relaxing bath." All right. Klein chuckled. Suddenly he realized that she was wearing a dress he had never seen before. It was entirely beige in color. It was fashionable and engagentis. I can't read that word. The color of the edges of her top had thin frills. Apart from that, it was a rather simple design. The type one wore as daily casual clothing. It was fully accentuated the youth of a 16 or 17-year-old. New dress, Klein asked with a smile. It was a purchase that he and Benson had insisted upon. Melissa answered in the affirmative tersely. "I just took it back from Miss Rochelle. I was thinking that since I had to wash it later, I might as well try it on first." Klein was rather puzzled when he heard that. Miss Rochelle, wasn't she our former neighbor? Melissa nodded and explained in all seriousness. Mr. Rochelle is actually a seamstress, but she was quite unlucky. She had no choice but to sew and mend the clothes for others at home. She leads a pretty tough life. I knew that she had pretty good skills, and the price she quoted is cheaper than at a woman's clothing store. Furthermore, it's very well tailored to my finger, so I ordered a new skirt from her. It only cost 9 solely and 5 pence and took only a few days. A dress of similar style would cost 3/2 of a pound. Oh, that's expensive. At Harold's department store. What a frugal girl, sis. I know that at least half the reason is due to your pity of Miss Rochelle. Klein did not reapproach Melissa for deciding things for herself. Instead, he said with a smile, "When did you go to Harold's?" Harold's? That was at Hoe Street near the Divination Club. It was somewhere where the middle class shopped. Melissa was momentarily at a loss for words. It took her a long while before she said, "It was Selena and Elizabeth." These are new characters, right? These are her friends. They insisted I accompanied them. Actually, well, I prefer gears more. I like places with steam and machinery. Yeah, so she's clearly joining at the hive mind, right? You're in a hurry today? Don't ask why. It autocorrects. That big sis. Love it. I won't. It's quite... Wait. Are you freaky today or something? It's quite nice for a girl to occasionally shop at the department store. Klein left as he comforted his sister. After some idle talk, he briskly walked to the second floor, hoping to wash away the repulsive mixed smells from the bar. Just as he was about to return to his bedroom to get a change of clothes, he suddenly heard sounds coming from the bathroom close to the balcony. That doesn't sound good. A few seconds later, Benson stepped out while drying his gradually receding hairline. How was it? Did you complete Melissa's new dress? He shot a glance at Klein and asked with a smile. I guess I forgot. All I did was ask where it was done. Klein thought for a moment and said. Benson immediately chortled and shook his head. How unbecoming of an elder brother. When Melissa receives the dress, she couldn't bear putting it down. After rushing to cook and wash the dishes, she merely wore the dress and had refused to take it off ever since. Wasn't she planning on changing after showering? She can wash and starch the clothes. Well, starch the clothes? What does that mean? I know what wash. You can wash and starch the clothes while doing so. Klein subconsciously refuted with the explanation that Melissa had given. Tisk, Benson sighed. It's been scorching the past few days. She was busy in the kitchen for... I thought we were gonna fight in the underground market. Are we going to be fighting from his apartment? She was busy in the kitchen for a long time, so I believe she would feel much better doing her homework after shower. Dude, the woman followed him home, so he messed up. That's right. Klein was suddenly enlightened as he gave his brother a knowing smile. Oh, this isn't good, man. We're putting them in danger, bro. So that's what the kind of person you are, Melissa. There's nothing wrong with a girl caring for her appearance. There's no need to find excuses. The corners of his mouth curved up as he shook his head gently before walking into his bedroom. While he was showering, Klein faintly heard knocking downstairs. He immediately wondered, doesn't the worker who's in charge of collecting coins for the gas meter come only once every 2 weeks? This isn't good. Could it be Miss Shaw from next door? That can't be. It's said that this lady strictly abides by the etiquette of the middle class society. She would not visit at an inappropriate time. Shit, man. I don't even want to read chat. Hold up. I don't even want to read it right now. Wait, I'll read this part. Starching clothes makes them stiffer. If I remember correctly, nobody does it anymore. It's like soaking it in starch water. Oh, okay. So it has like, so it's sturdier, right? So it doesn't fall apart more. Okay. Okay, I get it. In his puzzlement, Klein wiped dry his body. Wearing old but comfortable shirts and trousers, he came down the stairs. He surveyed the area but did not notice any strangers. He asked, was someone at the door just now? Shit, it's an assassin. It's Triss. Benson, who was reading the newspapers, casually said with a smile, it was Bish Mountbatten, one of the policemen in charge of the Iron Cross Street. He asked if we met an 18 or 19-year-old boy who had a rotund face. He even gave us a sketch to identify. Unfortunately, neither one of us have seen him. Is this supposed to be Triss? Or we would have received a reward. What about... No, that wasn't him. Nope. Klein had a general idea what was happening. It's getting Triss. Oh, I misspelled Spolo, bro. Oh, we had a spoiler? No, it's okay. I didn't read it. No, we're good. Wait, don't... Okay, no, don't worry. I didn't read the spoiler. Wait, nope. I misspelled Triss. I put 2 S's. It's 1 S. Klein had a general idea of what was happening. Instigator Triss had successfully escaped the evil dragon bar at the harbor. He had escaped somewhere close to the Iron Cross Street and the Foldy Street. Shit, bro. They're literally on his home turf. Therefore, the police were making visits from door to door, and to go this far made it clear that the operation of nabbing the instigator had completely failed. Klein did not bother himself with the situation. He had yet to begin combat training. You gotta learn quick, bro. He only had basic mastery of shooting, so to consider dealing with a natural assassin was simply using his life as a joke. So how's he going to get out of this? He did not sleep well that night. He kept worrying that the instigator will infiltrate their house to hide, causing another massacre. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen, dude. Thankfully, the Foldy Street was quiet the entire time, with the morning sun rays disappearing all the fog. With the morning sun rays dispersing all the fog. The relaxed Klein changed into formal attire, wore his top hat, held his cane, and went all the way to Zotland Street. He greeted Roseanne at the reception hall. Good morning, Klein replied with Roseanne happily. She suppressed her voice and said, I heard the huge operation last night failed. The operation to nab instigator Tris, Klein asked in curiosity. Yeah, Roseanne nodded heavily. She shot a glance up at the partition and said, apparently the informant of the mandated punishers discovered that the instigator at the harbor, they were planning on waiting for additional beyonders and additional beyonders and another special operations squad for the police to another special operations squad. So every part in Tingan City has their own version of Nighthawks, right? No, I think I'm wrong. There's different units, right? There were like unit 4 or something, and then there's like 1 and 3 and then 4, and I assume there might be 5, like something above the Nighthawks. No, it's something else. They were planning on waiting for additional beyonders and another special operations squad from the police to arrive before beginning the operations to do the deed instantly without alarming the commoners. Unfortunately, the instigator was extremely sharp. He charged out of the encirclement when he noticed something amiss, successfully escaping as a result. At such times, they needed beyonder with tracking abilities such as me. Klein made a joke. There was no lack of trackers back then. Dunsmith's voice suddenly sounded. Oh, Roseanne turned her head abruptly and saw the captain wearing his black windbreaker. He was glancing right at her with his deep pair of gray eyes while leaning against the partition's frame. She hurriedly raised her hands to cover her mouth. Then she shook her head insistently, expressing her futile innocence. Dunn turned his gaze to Klein. After some thought, he said, there were a total of 6 beyonders from the mandated punishers, the machinery, hive mind, and us Nighthawks. We traced the injuries traced to Iron Cross Street's lower street. We found his temporary residence, but the clues ended there. Be it beyonder methods or ordinary investigators, nothing worked. It was as though he evaporated into thin air, disappearing completely. Do you need my help with divination? Klein asked probingly. The main churches that the country have their own beyond. Yeah, they have their own groups, right? There are other divisions naturally, but we don't know about them yet. You can't be weak sometimes, little bro. It won't make you less manly. Oh, wow, but Dunn shook his head gently. The machinery hive mind had a machinery. That's a tongue. The machinery hive mind had a machinery hive mind. He is a senior beyond. He is a senior beyonder as good as old Neil. I even suspect that he's already in sequence 8 and I'm just unaware of what the name of the corresponding potion is. The Theosophy Order's heritage to this day must have something special about it, consoled Klein. For the rest of the morning, he continued his mysticism curriculum, read the historical information documents, and practiced various techniques just like he always. With lunchtime almost approaching, Klein's mind began to wander. Another few minutes later, he put away his documents, having heard the summoning of his stomach. At that moment, Dunsmith came into the clerk office. He said in a deep but mild manner, Klein followed me to China's Gate. Sealed artifact 2049 has arrived. The subsequent operation might require your sensing of the notebook. Ooh, there we go. Here we go. All right, Klein got up and replied. His thoughts. Okay, so no, hold up. Maybe it is Ben Bieber that's the first fight, right? If we track him down with the artifact. His thoughts became scrambled. He imagined how the sealed item would look or if the operation would be dangerous. While in this rather tense silence, he followed Dunn down the stairs and into the tunnel. After going straight at the interception, Dunn suddenly stopped and turned his head, saying sternly, do this action together with me. Keep doing it and absolutely do not stop. Remember, absolutely do not stop. This is for your own safety. While speaking, Dunn bent his arms, followed by expanding it. He repeated this action without stopping. Klein looked at the captain, demonstrated it in a befuddled manner. Suddenly enlightened, he asked, has this got to do with the uniqueness of the sealed artifact? Yes, Dunn nodded with an abnormal seriousness. Repeating such an action will allow us to discover if anything happens to you immediately. What? Yes, Dunn nodded with abnormal seriousness. Repeating such an action will allow us to discover if anything happens to you immediately. Saving you in time will not result in any life-threatening dangers. Okay, Clyde did not hesitate further. As he began the repeated action of bending and extending his arms. They're just doing this. If your arm is sore, use the other one. Added Dunn. Sealed artifact 2049 sure is on. What meaning did this action have? What meaning does this action have? It seems very dangerous. These thoughts flashed past Klein's mind as he looked solemnly at the captain. Alright. He had too many questions on his mind, but since China's Gate was in sight, he had no choice but to bear with it. Besides, with my security clearance, I'll probably not learn of the details. I can only do as I'm ordered. Klein exhaled as he followed Captain Dunn to the keeper room outside the China's Gate. Okay, we did it. That's a weird gimmick for the artifact. Okay. Oh, wait, timestamp before I forget. 32.002 is chapter 70. Oh, wait, timestamp. Chapter 70 dots. Okay, so we gotta knock out one more chapter because you guys wanted me to stop here. Okay, wait. Oh, dude, we're one away from 800. Wait. Let me Ellie in. She's scratching at my door. Don't try and bite me. Why are you trying to bite me? Are you mad we're not asleep? Okay, we're just gonna read one more chapter. And then we'll go to bed. Okay. But you're better now? You're healthy? Okay. Let me see if I can hit play. Alright, I like it. That was a good chapter. I'm not just playing. Bro, am I too obsessed for this today? You're too stressed for this today? No, it's okay. Bro. Take your time. W2F? Oh, wait. Did my music pause? Oh, yeah. The music did pause. Oh, I lied. It didn't pause. Make me feel pitiful tomorrow. That's so out of left field, Plastic. Oh, are you guys excited, though? We got... Holy... Dude, all of you guys joined. We got 21 people live here on YouTube. Yo, dude. Thank you guys for joining. I'm so sorry. This was like a... like a really... not planned stream. That didn't make any grammatical sense. I'm sorry the stream wasn't planned and it kind of just happened at the spur of the moment. But we got one more chapter. The next chapter is Sluggish Phenomenon. So the whole point was you do this with your arm, and if anything happens to you, you'll know if something immediately is going to happen to you in the near future. You should update the chapter on screen. I have not updated the chapter on screen. Thank you for reminding me. That's actually kind of funny. Thank you. We're on 71. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, wow, I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, it's kind of late on my end, so I kind of forgot. The comment, I guess I misread. You should update the chapters on screen. I made it. You made it. So we got one more chapter, because I know you guys told me to stop at 71. So here we go. Are you guys ready? I'm excited. I'm ready to read it. The comments, yeah, I'm ready, dude. You guys ready? Let's go straight into it. I don't have too many thoughts. I want to see what happens now. Like, I want to know like what's going to happen now. Like, Ellie has a monocle. Yeah, she does have a monocle. Look. Hi. Can you not be so mean? She's upset that we're not in bed. She's upset. Like, she's upset we're not in bed. She's just mad at me. Hey. Really? You're gonna ignore me? Why are you so mad with me? Don't worry. We're gonna read a little bit more and then we'll go to bed, okay? Okay, come on. Okay, I'm gonna put you down right here. Here, lay down right here. The most ridiculous countermeasure of a truly dangerous artifact. Yeah, it's weird. So do you just do this with your arms? And you can tell if you're gonna be in danger? I think I read that wrong. It's weird. Even Dunn Smith said that in like a very serious way, but it sounded kind of weird when he said that. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. Oh wait, update timestamp before I forget. 34. Are you mad, Ellie? You sound mad. Y'all listen to Richie? Well, wait, what'd Richie say? Let me see. Arr. Reference my last 3 comments for how the official Beyonder group is in charge. Let's see. That as well. I think you... let me see. It's Last I recall, the amount of believers or whatever the god group belongs to, the area Klein has a large percentage of it was Evernight believers, and the Nighthawks are in charge. I know there was like 3 different churches. It was Steam and Machinery, Nighthawks, Church of Evernight, and I forgot what the third one was, right? Yeah, I think it was that, right? Okay. Yeah, that's what I remember. I know there's different, out of the 7, there's like 3 3 of them are predominantly in Tinkin City, and I forget where the other 4 are. That, or they haven't mentioned it. Okay, and I assume every church has their own... Oh, Lord of Storms, thank you. And I assume every church has their own version of the Nighthawks, correct? And then the Nighthawks is only Division 4, and the first 3 handle normal cases. And since they implied 4... I assume they're implying there might be a 5th or 6th that we might get later down the series. We'll see. Okay, Ellie, I'm gonna put you right here. I love you. Okay. Okay, I get it, though. No, yeah, no, but I get it. Yeah, so those 3 are here in Tinkin. Yeah, correct? Okay, so those 3 are here in Tinkin. Each church has their own group of Beyonders. And since Nighthawks is Division 4, yeah, it's implied that there might be more? 3 are prominent and low end. Yeah, so Church of Storms, Church of Evernight, and Church of Steam and Machinery. Got it. The other 4, not sure where they might be, but I assume we'll find out. Okay, let's do it. Chapter 71. Hey, let's do it. Oh, wait, let me update my timestamp before I forget. 35 minutes and 2 seconds. 3 are prominent and low end. Low end Kingdom has only 3 churches for now. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then the other 4, we'll probably see them later on. They might be like in a different part or something. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, let's keep going. Chapter 71 is called Sluggish Phenomenon. Klein repeatedly bent and extended his arms as he watched Dunn push open the keeper's room with his body sideways. The captain's carefulness and high alertness, as well as ridiculous and laughable protective actions, left him feeling abnormally tense. The feeling was identical to what he felt when taking tests of courage that required him to walk through a spooky cemeteries at night with his youth. A great two-sealed artifact, dangerous to be used with care and moderation. It is something that even a formal Nighthawk member does not know the details to. It is unknown how dangerous it is. Amid his tense nerves, Klein found it impossible to curb himself from overthinking. At that moment, his brain suddenly turned numb, as though a power switch had been flicked off. Everything in Klein's vision turned slow. Even his arm actions shared the same fate. What? He saw Captain Dunn stop in his tracks. He came close to him as though in slow motion, extending his palm out and slowly before pushing him in the shoulder. Suddenly, Klein's thought process had visions were restored to normal at the same time. It was as though everything from before was just an illusion. What happened? He whispered amid his fright and confusion, then shook his head and said in a deep voice, "Observe carefully." The moment he finished his sentence, he turned around and walked into the keeper's room. Klein followed closely behind and saw 4 other people in the room. They were either seated or standing. One of them was the midnight poet Leonard. The other 3 were people Klein had never met before. Oh shit, new people? People Klein had never met before. However, all of them shared a common trait. They were all doing the extending and bending arm exercise with utmost seriousness. What? That's so weird. What? Klein Moretti had a miraculous connection with the Antigonus family notebook. Dunn gave a brief introduction. Then he pointed to the other 3 strangers and said, These lady and gentlemen are colleagues from the Buckland Diocese. They escorted sealed artifact 2049 here. This is Madame Loretta, sequence a gravedigger. She is a master sharpshooter. Sounds like she's going to be our teacher. Okay. At that moment, the black-haired woman who looked about 30 nodded at Klein in a friendly manner. She looked pretty good. She did not wear a hat and was dressed in what appeared like male attire. A black coat with a white shirt, tight black trousers, and black leather boots. The corners of her mouth were slightly curved up. After Klein exchanged greetings, Dunn pointed to a man seated behind the desk. Ayur Harson, someone just like me. Before he finished the sentence, Klein saw Mr. Aru Harson and his gray windbreaker turn sluggish with his arm motion. It was as though a gear had lost its lubricant or a joint covered in rust. What's wrong? Amid Klein's daze, he saw Loretta push Aru Harson. Only then did the gentleman's actions return to normal. Was I like that previously? Klein was first taken aback before he came to realization. This indicated the dangers that sealed artifact 0249 held. What would happen if one was not awoken in time? Would one become a zombie? Filled with questions, Klein greeted the charming middle-aged Aru Harson. Borgia, Dunn said as he pointed to the last Nighthawk. Borgia was a cold man with a knife scar on the side of his face. His sharp brown eyes were like an eagle's. He was constantly observing everyone in the room. Let's set off. The faster we end this, the faster we can till 2049. The handsome Harson said. I mispronounced this so wrong. The names were so badass when I first read them, and I'm mispronouncing them over here. I'm so sorry. Oh, I moved my camera. Let's fix that. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, is Ellie laying down? Oh, Ellie's taking a little nap. Was my camera like that the whole time? I'm sorry. No, yeah, my bad. The names are badass and I'm over here mispronouncing it, Lord. Alright. Oh, wait. So where is 2049? Klein surveyed his surroundings curiously, but did not notice any traces of the sealed artifact. Of course, he cannot see the areas obscured by the table without activating his spirit vision. Alright. Dunn turned and looked at Leonard and Mitchell. You'll be in charge of driving. It is best not to involve Caesar with the matters like this. Caesar was a clerk in charge of procuring and collecting supplies for the Tinker Nighthawks while standing in a carriage driver. While standing in as a carriage driver. He was the one who drove Klein to Watch's home to meet the spirit medium Dally. No problem. Leonard stopped acting frivolously and nodded seriously. At that moment, Klein saw Rue Harrison bending over. He picked up a black metal chest which had been obscured by the table. Wait, let me change the music. Let's start over with Liza P. I feel like the action music doesn't fit too much right now, right? Alright, Dunn turned and looked at Lauren. You'll be in charge of donation. Oh, wait. Let me read from here. Alright, Dunn turned and looked at Leonard. Mitchell, you'll be in charge of drowning. It's best not to involve Caesar. Oh, I wrote that. No problem. Leonard stopped acting fiercely and nodded seriously. At that moment, Klein saw Aru Harson bending over. He picked up a black metal chest which had been obscured by the table. The chest was carved with resplendent stars and the crimson full moon. It was as though there was a formless barrier around the chest. The sealed artifact should be inside. I wonder what 2049 looks like. Klein observed the chest curiously. Thump, thump, thump. Is that a heart? Violent knocking sounded suddenly erupting from the black chest. Even the surface of the chest bulged time and time again. Thump. It's a heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. Oh shit. It's a heart of somebody from the Antigonus family, right? From the 4th epoch. It was as though something horrifying had awakened within the chest and was pounding wildly. The sound of the knocking was beating into the hearts of everyone present. It's alive. Just as Klein had a thought, he saw Captain Dunn's arm exercising, turning sluggish, as if his joints were layered with glue. Borgia, the Nighthawk from Buckland, pushed Dunn's shoulders, allowing him to recover. It's like doing the robot dance when one is affected by 2049. If all of us are under its influence, wouldn't we be in some awkward dance squad? Luckily, 2049 seems capable of only influencing one person at a time. Klein lampooned to relax his tense nerves. He did not dare halt his arm exercises. He followed Dunn's lead and left his cane behind. He then followed behind the 5 Nighthawks through the tunnel and up the stairs to the 2nd floor of the Blackthorn Security Company. Leonard had gone ahead and notified everyone in front of the building, so Razan and the rest had all made their way to the 3rd level. These incidents rarely involved them, but they were not completely alien to them. Another Nighthawk keenly had replaced Dunn in his watch over China's Gate. Klein heaved a sigh of relief when he reached the carriage. He looked suspiciously out the window and said, "Won't 2049 affect the ordinary people on the streets? This artifact is pounding on the chest from it's from the inside, right?" So, what I'm assuming, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you remember what's the second movie called? Dead Man's Chest, right? I feel like there's a like the heart of Davy Jones. You know who's inside the chest? There's a heart of an Antigonus family member, and that's how you know if the person is a descendant or not, because they have a physical like organ of a family member. Big brain. That has to be what's inside the chest, right? Yeah, blood-blown Arcelorn. This is also an inspiration. Ah. Klein heaved a sigh of relief when he reached the carriage. He looked suspiciously out the window and said, "Won't 2049 affect the ordinary people in the streets?" From their journey underground to the carriage, sealed artifact 2049 had already caused 6 sluggish incidents, 2 of which were targeted at him. He had been jolted awake by Captain Dunn and Leonard Mitchell, respectively. The rate of the sluggish effect was rather alarming. No worries, 2049 will target humanoid creatures within 5 meters of it first. The closer you are to it, the easier it is for you to be chosen. As long as there are 3 people surrounding it, people who happen to be around when the carriage steers past will not be affected. So it only gets people that are around you. The people, black-haired Lady Loretta explained with a lazy tone. What a weird sealed artifact, Klein thought as he continued his arm exercises. Dunn and the rest of the Nighthawks did not speak on the journey to Ray Bieber's house. Oh shit, we're going to his house? Oh, so it is Ray Bieber. They were paying close attention to each other's condition. Only Loretta wore a nonchalant look. At times she took in the sights of Tinken's not-so-clean streets, and at other times she praised Buckland's underground water system. Soon after, the familiar building finally entered Klein's line of sight. The group of 6 made their way to the 3rd level while observing each other. The door to Ray Bieber's house was labeled with Tengen Police Department symbol, indicating that the entry was forbidden to unauthorized personnel. As Dunn did his stretching exercises, he took out a key. He opened the nearly changed lock, then turned around, allowing Arur Harrison, who was carrying the black chest, to enter first. Thump, 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 thump. The sealed artifact in the black chest knocked violently, once again, even more violent than before. This made Arur Harrison's arm waver from side to side uncontrollably, even made Klein suspect that the chest would be pounded open in time. The chest would be pounded open in time. Thump, thump, thump. Klein quickly noticed that the Captain Dunn's movements were becoming sluggish. He was about to wake him up when a buzz sounded in his brain. His brain became numb. The scenes before his eyes played as though they were in slow motion. Didn't they say that this only affects 1% at a time? Klein's thoughts quickly became sluggish. At this moment, the perception, Loretta and Borgia woke each of them up respectively by pushing them. Having his thought process and vision restored, Klein looked around with lingering fear. He nearly blurted out, "Didn't you say that 2049 can only affect 1% at a time?" Thankfully, I did not stop my stretches. When sealed artifact 2049 enters its berserk mode, it can affect up to 2 people at once. We can confirm that Ray Bieber is indeed a descendant of the Antigonus family. How? We can confirm that Ray Bieber is indeed a descendant of the Antigonus family, Aurora Herson said with a mechanical tone. Loretta let out a faint laugh. She looked at Klein and said, 2049 becomes very agitated when it meets a descendant. Okay. 2049 becomes very agitated when it meets a descendant of the Antigonus family. Even if only their scent remains, his abilities would also increase considerably. I believe you would be able to understand this feeling. Sorry I'm yawning. It's a little late for me, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Well, I don't, Klein asked curiously. So it is a living creature. Loretta smiled but did not reply him directly. You know, it's a heart. You'll know in a while. As long as Ray Bieber hasn't escaped Tengen, 2049 will lead us to him. Klein, so it's like hot or cold, right? The closer you get, the hotter it gets, or like the more it beats, or the more berserk it goes. You'll know in a while. As long as Ray Bieber hasn't escaped Tengen, 2049 will lead us to him. Klein could only put his other questions on hold as he walked around the room with the Nighthawks. Amid the loud and violent thumps from the chest, they locked the door, walked down the stairs, and returned to the carriage. Aurora Harrison looked out the window several times and confirmed that there were no pedestrians with a 5-meter radius of them. He then placed the black chest on the ground and twisted the mechanical switch to release its spiritual restraints. The violent thumping stopped, suddenly slipping the entire carriage into silence. Not even the breaths of the Nighthawks could be heard. It just mutes everything around him. Klein held his breath as the black chest opened slowly. A sharp creak that hurt his ears could be heard. Creak. The chest fell as a The chest fell as a slender brown arm extended out of the chest. It was about the length of a child's. What? The chest fell as a slender brown arm extended out the chest. It was about an arm the size of a child's finger. Wait, let me read this again. The chest fell as a slender brown arm extended out the chest. It was about the length of a child's finger. Two arms pressed forward one after another as an object about the size of a normal human. Wait, what? Oh, this is trippy. Two arms pressed forward one after as an object about the size of a normal human being's palm of beard, bit by bit, in front of client and company. It had a clear elbow, finger, and knee joints covered in an oil-stained brown cloth. Its face was painted with the colors of a... I remember the trailer. Its face was painted with the colors of a clown. Red and yellow. Was that what Klein was wearing? It was a wooden puppet with a weird appearance. 2049 lifted its head and looked at Klein with pure black eyes. Its rigamask slowly parted to reveal a clown-like smile. What? This is so trippy. That's so trippy. Wait, so people wanted me to stop right there? That's such a trippy ass cliffhanger. What the fuck? Wait, hold on, let me get my timestamp. What the fuck? That was so trippy. Wait, 48 minutes and 47 seconds. It's chapter 71 thoughts. Yeah, we got it. Too many plastic, too many. Same silhouette. That's so fucking trippy. Okay, look, I remember watching the anime trailer, even though I didn't read anything. I found it so confusing. I remember what the thumbnail of the anime trailer was. I assume it was Klein, and his face was painted like a clown, right? And everybody calls him a fool. So I assume he's like a clown, and maybe he gets the face from this. Is that what this is leading to? That is so trippy. I want to see your account, dude. That is so trippy, dude. That is so cool. It's a realistic looking it's a oh my god, I can't read. It is I'm not wearing my glasses. It's so hard to read that. It is a realistic clown looking puppet. Kids these days don't watch cult movies anymore. Some cult movies are pretty good. Sorry, but I also haven't watched Code Geass. Oh, Code Geass is pretty good. Like back in the day, bro, when you start watching anime, Code Geass and like Death Note, those like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, those three always brought up like, oh, like the early 2010s anime that everybody should watch, you know, back in the day. It's too early to think about that scene. Code Geass is OG. It was OG. That man, that finale. Man, I think if I just watch that ending, it gets me still. It's a good send-off. It's a good ending. Or bad ending. Good bad ending. I don't know. I don't know what people think about it. I like how it ends. Oh, Night Provoker. Code Geass' peak. Easy Geeky. What do you think about the effect of the puppet? I don't get it. It's so confusing. So like, you have to do this the whole time? Is that what it's doing? Like, do you have to do this, Romero? Oh, don't look at my. Hold up. I just started going back to the gym. Don't worry about that, guys. We're halfway to a 6-pack. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway there. So are they doing this the whole time? Is that what they're doing? Lord, how can you not end it? Is that what they're doing? Do we have a Discord link? Yeah. If you refresh the live stream, it's right here. It's in the link, or if you go on the YouTube description. I don't want to link wiki for obvious reasons. Yeah, probably spoilers. Also, haven't seen Death Note. Mysterious Fool! What are you doing? Bro, you got homework tonight. You gotta start one of them. You gotta start Death Note or Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball is pretty fun. The original? So, oh, Z, exactly? Okay, so, I assume they're doing this because they're like, it's a puppet, right? And if they get sluggish, it shows they need help. It would be great if they dance instead of arm stretching. It would be funny. Well, so this is what's confusing me. If they get sluggish, it shows they need help. Easy, the reason they're doing that is so that when 2049 influences them, the people can tell that they're being influenced. Only posting the spoilers allowed, only discussion. The effect of the puppet is the sort that makes him sluggish, but that's just the first part. Well, they do the exercise so they can see who is affected and snap them out of the effect. Ah, okay. I thought the arm part was like a requirement of it. Okay, makes more sense. So they're doing this the whole time to see when they get sluggish. And if they get sluggish, it's like they know they're being affected, right? So they're just going like this, back and forth, back and forth. And once one slows down, they're like, oh shit, he's being affected, and they wake him up. Okay. I thought this was like part of the, like, I don't know, like a contract of using the artifact. So it's a wooden puppet. Oh shit. The wooden puppet is taking control of a person. So it's like the puppet is in control of the human rather than the human being in control of the puppet. I get it. Okay. Nope. Am I wrong? Fool, have you seen Love is War? I never finished season 1. It's kind of hard for me to get into rom-coms if they're really long. But I know a lot of people said it's pretty good. So I know I need to finish it. The only thing I'm watching right now is ReZero. And then I saw Dawn to Dawn episode 7. That messed me up, man. That episode fucked me up. It was a good episode. Right? I recommend it as a good romance. Yeah, no, I have a friend, the OG moderator, keeps telling me about it. Nice theory. That's what's going on, right? Go to the Discord to the discussion, things that aren't related to the topic of the stream, please. Oh yeah, I know. My bad. Yeah, sorry about that, Alma. It's past my bedtime and I'm over here getting distracted. My bad. I'm getting us off track. My bad. Okay, it's trippy. I like it. Okay, so I thought there was gonna be a fight in the underground market, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I thought they were gonna fight Triss in the underground market, and I thought the mysterious woman that had like the flickering aura, I thought that was either Triss with long hair, or it was the mysterious woman that approached him. But the fact that they escaped and they left the underground market and during the Foldy Street means they're either trying to find Klein. No, they wouldn't be trying to find Klein. That doesn't make any sense. No, wait, it does make sense because somebody was following Klein since the beginning of the series, right? Remember when he walked into the church, somebody was following? Easy, check the web novel chat for the wiki images of 2049 puppet. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's look at it. Whoa, hell yeah. Yeah, let's look at it. Wait, I'm not logged into the Discord on my PC. Is it cool if I just look at it on my phone? Oh, that's trippy. Yo, wait, that's trippy. Oh, so that's what the puppet looks like? Oh, and that's the box, right? So that's the black box and it was pounding. So that's... Oh, okay. Wait a second. The clown... That had like clown makeup, right? Isn't that what... Isn't that what Easy? That's what he had, no? Wait, that's so trippy. Okay, now I get the part where his arm was like the size of a finger, because it's a tiny puppet, right? Ah, okay, that's trippy. Any theories why the puppet gets agitated when near the Antigonus family? Okay, I've seen a lot of media out there. When there's something being set up, I can smell it from a mile away. I got it. You ready? Okay, the puppet was a human that was changed by a former Antigonus family member, right? So the human, aka the puppet, gets angry whenever he can smell one because the family is the one that cursed him. Who has clown makeup? We all have clown makeup. Or the image. The person who has fallen Klein was captured by Dunn. He was from the Secret Order. Triss is... Well, right? Yeah, no, we know Triss is from the Demoness sect because they said that, right? And then they said all of us are females. Like, now you understand that part, right? Look at the general channel of the Discord. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Yeah, let's look at the general. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not logged into it on my PC yet. I should have logged into it on my PC. Okay. This is getting trippy. What is this? I'm waiting for the Audrey cosplay. Wait. Did you draw that? Wait, what the fuck? Did you draw that? Wait, Silhouette, did you draw that? Look at the generator on the Discord, I'm sorry. There's no fucking way you drew that. Wait, did you actually draw that? That's correct, dude, that's amazing. Yo, I'm fucking crying. That is so cool. Yeah, that is so. Look at Ellie with the fucking top. That is so fucking. I got a little tear in my eye. That is so cool. That is so badass. I got a tear in my eye. That is so cool. You're a fucking amazing artist. That is so fucking cool. Oh shit. I'm waiting for the Audrey cosplay. You know what? You might just get that Audrey cosplay if we reach our goal. Thank you. That's amazing. I'm gonna save this picture. I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. That is so cool. Thank you so much. That's so funny. I'm gonna be sharing this with people. Is it okay if I share this with people in like my inner circle? I mean, like, look what they drew. Like that's the bet. No, I know. So I did promise I'd do a short stream, and I wanted to get up until chapter 71, because I know people were telling me like, oh, you need to get up to this point. So now we got up to this point. So I assume next chapter is where the puppet finds Ray Bieber, and maybe Triss interferes. Yeah, we just finished chapter 71. This is trippy. As someone that has seen Silhouette art, it is very good art. Peak drawing, it's an amazing drawing. Yo, hello, what's up, guys? That was fun. Look, we had a little short 1.5 hour stream. So I think tomorrow when we come back, it'll be a longer stream, because I know there's a fight coming up. People said there was a fight in the 70s, so we are reading this fight. It's midnight for me, so we'll see you. Oh, it's midnight. It's okay. We'll probably end stream now. Yeah, this is an amazing art, Silhouette. Thank you so much. That was so cool. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. That was amazing. Bye, fool. I never thought I'd be seeing fan art like that. That's amazing. You are so fucking talented. You are more talented than me. Do I have I don't think I have my drawing notebook here. I drew the character from Don the other day. The main guy. I drew him. I drew like an easier drawing of him, but it came out pretty good. But I still can't draw off the top of my head like that. I need like a reference. The picture of Ellie is so fucking cute. Holy shit. Ellie has her top hat. Thank you. Alright, man. I guess we're going to end this stream right there. And we will be back tomorrow at the same time. It should be a big stream. It should be a big Lord of Mystery stream, because we know there's a fight coming up. So, I guess we'll do our outro right here. What do we say? What do we do for outros? Join the best Discord in the community. No, I can't say that because that's mean. Join the best growing Discord community that I know of so far, because I don't join Discord groups. I'm new to this. So right now I love it. I draw and stick people. I draw and stick people too. What time? Let me do some math. It would be same time as always. Let me do some math. 12 hours, 14 hours, 18 hours from now. Right? 18 hours from now is when the stream goes up. By the time the video's up, 14 hours? That's why we are siblings. Just like we for real. We're all siblings here. I draw on stick figures. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go there, okay? Like, comment, sub, share the video. Tomorrow should be fun and exciting. We're actually gonna, I assume we're gonna get to our first fight, because that looks like it was being built up. And this is cool. This is getting exciting. I don't get the puppet. What if the puppet just joins Klein? Hold up. The puppet has to be a part of Klein in some way, because I know in the trailer Klein had a face of a clown, right? Easy, I posted a second image of what 2049 looked like. More accurate look and shape. Model image has correct colors. Second image is the look. Oh yeah, here, let's take a look. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You said in web novel? What the heck is that? Oh, that is so creepy. What? Ugh, that's creepy. What the fuck? So that's more accurate. Go to sleep. Yeah. Everybody go to sleep, and we'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Oh shit! That gives me goosebumps. No, that's cool though. That's so awesome. All right, I'm ready for tomorrow. This is exciting. I want to see how the puppet ties into Klein and his clown mask. I have class right after this. Oh, you have class. All right, go study, man. Go study, King. Everybody, go. My kings and queens. I salute you all. Thank you guys for joining on a super random, out of the ordinary stream. But I will see you guys tomorrow or today by the time the video's up. All right, guys. Peace and have a beautiful day. All right, later, guys. All right, we're gonna end stream right there. It's past my bedtime. Ellie's waiting for me. Look, look. Ellie's just looking at me. She's waiting for me. Look. She has her eye open looking at me. All right, good day and good night, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Richie. All right, later, guys.